Hello students, how are you all? Hope everyone is sound and safe at place. We started mensuration yesterday. I explained you all the basic formulas of same, right? Today we are going to continue with the same 17.1 exercise. We were talking about surface area and volume, where I explained you the meaning of the word surface area, total surface area or lateral surface area. Also the volume concept we discussed yesterday, right? Now today, using the same concept, same formulas, we are going to continue with our exercise 17.1 and we are going to talk about the cylinder. Quickly I'll recapitulate all the formulas because the explanation part of the formulas and the questions also were taken yesterday, right? Let's quickly recapitulate all the formulas. Cylinder is formed when a rectangular sheet is rolled either lengthwise or breadthwise. Fine. So that is obtained, right? So we can talk about basically the three formulas: cylinder, lateral surface area or the curved surface area. For example, a road roller, when it is moving on the road, when it is taking one revolution, one round, one rotation on the level road, rectangular road, then we are going to talk about the curved surface area because that is the only part, curved part, which is coming in contact with the ground, right? Next is the total surface area, which is equal to the surface area, curved surface area, right, plus the area of two circles, the above circle in a cylinder and the below one. So that was it. And volume, the capacity. Okay. So what's the formula for curved surface area of cylinder? It is 2 pi r h. Total surface area 2 pi r bracket r plus h. This is the formula. Correct, students? Now let's talk about the volume. Volume is pi r square h. Not only this, also I discussed with you for a hollow cylinder. May I know one example of hollow cylinder? Yes, pipe. Okay, the wires that we have, right? So these are all example of hollow cylinders, right? So today we are going to continue up till 12. I've explained yesterday and your homework was up till question number 13. Hope all of you have done. In case any doubt, you must approach me for the same. Put it in the comment box. I'll take all the queries, or you can share with me your doubts also. So we are going to continue with the exercise question number 14. Students, pay attention. Look at your book. See, the question says, 14th question. Sum of the radius and height of a cylinder is 37 centimeter. Sum of radius and height. Sum of radius and height, that is given as 37 centimeter. So sum is what? Plus. So we'll have r plus h. Radius plus height, that is given to us. Okay. It is 37. And the total surface area of cylinder is 1628. The total surface area is given. The sum of radius and height, sum means plus, so r plus h is given 37. Total surface area is given. What's the formula for total surface area? We discussed just now, 2 pi r bracket r plus h. So we know this r plus h is 37 and we know this total surface area value is 1628. Which is the variable here? Can you see, students? R. Yes, the radius is the variable. So can we find it out? Yes. What is the value of pi? We all know 22 upon 7. So for that, 2 into 22 by 7 into radius r. This 37 will be taken on the other side. So it will get divided. Divide the 2. Work out the calculations. We will get the value of the radius as 7 centimeter. Fine. So the question was to find the height and the volume of cylinder. Radius I have got. What is the sum of radius and height? We know it's 37. So students, what will be the height? Sum minus the radius, right? So 37 minus 7, 30 centimeter. Now that I know the radius is 7, height is 30 centimeter. What's the formula for volume? Volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Pi 22 upon 7, r is 7. So 7 into 7 and h is 30 centimeter. The volume is always expressed in cubic units, so centimeter cube. And we get on calculating 4620 centimeter cube. That is the volume for that cylinder. Height we have already done. Second part of the question says the total surface area of cylinder is 352. Now we are given that the total surface area of the cylinder is 352 centimeter square. What is the total surface area of cylinder? 352 centimeter square. And its height is 10 centimeter. So for the next question, we are given this as the total surface area. This as the height. Again, let us assume r as the radius. Fine, students. So again we know the formula for total surface area, 2 pi r bracket r plus h, exactly same as first part. Still I am taking it because here you will have the quadratic equation, so you need to understand very carefully. Okay, see, r is the radius, 2 pi r bracket r plus h is the formula for total surface area, which is equal to 352. Fine. What will you put at the place of height? 10 centimeter because it's given, and total value 352. So work out pi is 22 upon 7, 2 into 22 upon 7 into r radius, bracket 10 plus r, 10 is the height, again I am repeating, equals to 352. Take this complete value on the other side and take its reciprocal. So r into 10 plus r is equal to 352 into 7 upon 2 into 22 was 44. Calculating it, we get it as 56. Now, since there is a value outside the bracket, that means the relationship is of multiplication. Work out. What do we get? 10 into r, 10r, r into r square. Bring this 56 on the same side, we get minus 56 equals to 0. So here we are getting a quadratic equation, as I told you all. And do we know how to solve a quadratic equation? Yes, students. We have done it. Okay. So rearranging it. Okay. R square plus 10r minus 56 equals to 0. We have to take two numbers having product as minus 56 and sum as 10r. So 14 fours are 56 plus 14 because I want plus 10 and minus 4. So this is what I have formed as the factors, r square plus 14r minus 4r minus 15 is 56 equals to 0. Take r common from the first two terms, r plus 14, minus 4 common from here, r plus 14. So what are the two values am I getting? R plus 14 into r minus 4 is equal to 0. So either r radius is having this value, r plus 14 equals to 0, which means radius is minus 14. Can you think of any circular object or cylindrical object with a radius minus 14? No, students, radius can never be negative. So exactly the same way as in quadratic equation, we have written very clearly that this value is not possible. So the same way we are writing r equals to minus 14, which is not possible since radius can never be negative. So what do I get as the radius? R minus 4 equals to 0. So the radius comes out 4 centimeter. Now in the second part they were asking us not the radius but the diameter. So we know very well diameter is twice the radius. So 2 into 4 is 8 centimeter. This is clear, students? So this was question number 14. 15 and 16 exactly same. Okay. So I'm giving you that as homework. 17th question, let's see, students, what it says. 17th question is, a rectangular sheet of tin foil of side 30 centimeter into 80 centimeter. You all have seen rectangular tin foil sheets, the foil paper which you use at your home. Yes, it is rectangular in shape. That sheet is rectangular aluminum foil. Fine. Now that is having dimension as 30 and 18 centimeter. It means 30 is the length, 18 is the breadth. So the size of the sheet is 30 to 18. This is the length, this is the breadth. Can be rolled to form a cylinder in two ways. Yes, we all know that rectangular sheet of aluminum foil, when it is rolled, what shape is it that? It's cylindrical, of course. So now the question actually says that it is rolled in two forms, two ways. Can you guess the two ways are? Yes, one is lengthwise and the other is breadthwise. So be very clear, when I roll it lengthwise, then this length will become the circumference of the cylinder or the circular part of the cylinder. Clear? So length is 30. When I roll it lengthwise, 2 pi r, that circumference of circle becomes 30. That is the length of the rectangular sheet. And hence I can calculate what? Radius, because pi is very clear, it's 22 upon 7. So working out radius 30 upon 2 pi, which is 2 15s are 30. So 15 upon pi. What the value of pi? And what I get as the radius is 105 upon 22 and height already 18 centimeter because the breadth will now act as the height of cylinder. This is the volume I am getting, students, when I roll it lengthwise. See, the question was asking us not the values but the ratio of the volume. So be very clear here, even if you don't substitute the value of pi, then also it's correct because I know volume of cylinder is pi r square h, whether it is rolled lengthwise or it is rolled breadthwise. Clear? So even if you leave the value of pi as it is, in terms of pi only you calculate the volume, it's absolutely correct. Okay. Now when I roll it breadthwise, don't calculate it because it is not needed. We will have the cancellation values will be getting cancelled, so leave it as it is in fraction form. That's why radius also, you must be wondering why ma'am has not written it in decimals. It can be written. This is the reason, because we know that we have to find the ratio, and in ratio form it will get cancelled somewhere. Okay. So now it is the second case when the rectangular tin foil sheet was rolled breadthwise. So when I am rolling it breadthwise, so my breadth will become, that is 18 centimeter, will become 2 pi r. So using that 2 pi r, radius now will come 18 upon 2 pi, 2 9s are 18, so then 9 upon, like that. So this is what it is, clear students? Height will become the length itself, that is 30 centimeter. What's the new volume I get? Pi r square h again. Okay, so put the values, pi, radius, this one, and height, the length, that is 30 centimeter. Now we have the two volumes. The question very clearly says, yesterday also I was taking this point, ratio of A to B means value of A will come first and then that of B. The question was saying here that we have to find the ratio of volume of the two cylinder thus formed. So we'll take the ratio. How? Take the volume of first V1 ratio V2. Yes, 11 11 reciprocal it will be, so will be cancelled. 9 9 will be cancelled in reciprocal form, right? 15 and 15 gets cancelled. I'm left with 105 ratio 63. Now you got, I guess, the reason why we were not substituting the values, because all the values will then easily get cancelled. So convert it into lowest term. 7 9s are 63, 7 1s are 7, 35, 7 5s are 35. 50 ratio 9, or I can say the lowest terms, the answer always, we know that ratio is always expressed in lowest terms. So what do I get as the required ratio? 5 ratio 3. Clear students? So this was question number 17. Now 18th is homework, 19th I am discussing with you all. See, pay attention students. Okay. In the 19th question, we are given a metal pipe, right? Pipe, we all know it's hollow. That is the concept. This part is clear. So that means it will have, yesterday this formula we were discussing, that it will have its inner area also and its outer area also, exterior area also, right? So let's talk about it. Figure is already given in your book. You all can see that. That's why I have not taken this figure part. In the given figure, what is shown? Yes, height is 77 centimeter. Sorry, the length is 77 centimeter. Clear? So this length is clear. This will act as height. The length of metal pipe. If this is the metal pipe, then it will be the height itself. 77 centimeter. Inner diameter 4. So what's the inner radius? Half of that. That is 2 centimeter. Outer radius was to be calculated. Diameter is given. So half of that, which comes like this. Clear? We know small r. We know capital R. The question is asking the very first part. Inner curved surface area. Students, curved surface area formula. What is it? 2 pi RH. If inner they are asking, I'll take the inner radius. That means a smaller radius. So 2 pi RH. Remember, height will not change for the cylindrical pipe. It will remain the same. What changes is for inner and outer curved surface area is the radius. So inner curved surface area 2 into pi is 22 upon 7. R, which was 2, small r, and H is the same as I told you for the cylindrical pipe, 77. So work out the calculations and I get this as the inner curved surface area. Second part, outer curved surface area. Yes, of course you can guess it. 2 pi capital RH. H remains same. Substituting the values. Yes, this is the outer curved surface area. Fine. The last part of the question says total surface area. Students, when I was saying about a normal cylinder, right, a solid cylinder, formula is, yes, the curved surface area 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r square. Fine. So now it is hollow, so I'll take inner curved surface area, outer curved surface area, and the area of the two rings. What is the formula for hollow cylinder? The area pi capital 2 pi capital 2, because there are two such rings. That circular part will remain same. So pi capital R square minus small r square. Okay. Clear students? Direct formula I am using, nothing difficult. For hollow cylinder we are using the concept. So curved surface area of inner for the cylinder, this is what the value was. First part. From the second part we get the outer curved surface area and plus 2 pi. Why 2? Because two circles are there, one above, below 1. So total surface area will include the two circles. So 2 into pi r square is the formula for area of circle. Pi capital R square minus small r square, so that I can get the exact area. Fine. Calculations. See students, here there should not be any mistake. We will calculate the square first and then the difference. Do not think of that we will find out the difference and then we will find the square. No, it's a square minus b square. So either you do it with this way, that a plus b to a minus b, or you do it square of this minus square of this. Okay, square of 2.2 is given, square of 2 is 4, subtract the 2, 0.84, work out this particular calculation. What do I get? 44 upon 7. 2 into 22 was 44, so 44 upon 7 into 0.84, this value. Working, adding the two values, what do we get? We get it as 2038.08 centimeter square. So this is the total surface area. Again, this part was important, students. Till then you don't know this. Total surface area means for a cylinder the curved surface area and the area of the two circles. Clear? Since it was the hollow cylinder, cylindrical pipe it was, so this is what the formula is for the two circles. Okay, area, and this we will be adding the two curved surface area, the inner and the outer. Fine. 20 is your homework, 21 is your homework. Last question, it's a bit different, so I'm taking that question. 22. Okay, question number 22 says a cylindrical roller, again cylindrical roller is there, made of iron 2 meter long. Length of the roller will be height, that is 2 meter. Okay, its inner diameter is 35 centimeter. Inner diameter is given 35 centimeters. Students, this we need to understand very clearly. Here it is 35 centimeter as the inner diameter, and here it is given in meters. So of course in physics also we insist that the unit should be the same. We can't take 2 meter for height and diameter 35 centimeters. So conversion is needed. 2 meter means 2 into 100, that is 200 centimeter. Diameter is given, radius will be half of that. Fine. So 35 by 2 is the inner radius. How much is the thickness of the pipe? That is given in the question. Thickness is 7 centimeter all around. So thickness is this. Clear? Outer radius will be what? The thickness plus the inner radius. Is that clear, student? Fine. Smaller is the inner radius. If I add the thickness also, what will I get? I'll get the capital R, that is the outer radius. So adding the two, what do I get? 2 is the LCM, 7 is the 14, 14 and 35, which comes 49. So 49 by 2 is the capital R. Small r, 35 by 2. Capital R we know. We know the length or the height of the cylindrical roller. The question is asking us, find the weight of the roller in kg if 1 centimeter cube of iron weighs 8 gram. So this is given that the weight of 1 centimeter cube of this roller is 8 gram. So what is the total weight of this roller? Now we know we have to work out what? The first thing we need to find out is in centimeter cube the volume. What we have to calculate is volume, because for 1 centimeter cube volume of the iron, what is the weight? We are given 8 gram is the weight. So let us find out how much is the actual volume for the iron roller so that we can find out its total weight. Yes, students. What is the formula for volume of cylinder? Solid cylinder, it's pi r square h. So we have for hollow cylinder pi capital R square minus small r square h. Substitute the values. All the values are there. Pi 22 upon 7. Height in the beginning 22. It was 200. It was given 200 centimeter. Radius we know the capital R square minus small r square. Again we will find out the square first and then the values further. Clear? So work out the calculations. 22 into 2 is 44. 4400 upon 7. Right? Now this how we have done. See, previous question I have explained you. You can take the square of the 2 and then do the difference, or a plus b, a minus b. So that is what I have done here. So that both the ways are clear to you. In the previous question I have used square of first minus square of second. Correct? And then this was written step. Here what I have done is, it is that we will find out using the identity. What's the identity? A square minus b square. A plus b. Students check it. A plus b, 2 is the LCM already. 49 plus 35. 84 upon 2. Correct? A plus b into a minus b. 49 minus 35. 14. So which is 14 upon 2. This is clear, students. Both the methods I have explained you in these two questions, so that whatever you are comfortable with, whatever you feel better, you can use that. But both are absolutely correct. Okay, but this you should never do, that you will take a minus b first and then the square, because then the identity will change to a minus b whole square, which is absolutely wrong. Fine. Now work out the calculations. Yes, students. 7 will be cancelled with this. 2. 7 2s are 14. 2 2 cancel. 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4. 4400 into 42. And work out the calculations. If all I do, I get this as total volume centimeter cube. For 1 centimeter cube, 8 gram is the weight. Unitary method we have to apply. For these many centimeter cube, the weight will be multiplying the two. I get 14,78,400 gram as the weight. So you can also write it in kg. The answer is divided by 1000. So 1478.4 kg. Okay, clear student this part? So this was solution number 22. This was all for today's class. You have to complete your exercise 17.1. That will be your homework, students. Okay, remaining questions all must be done. Today I have given you very less, and rather I have taken also very less. But there at the same time, I am insisting you people to please go through the formulas. Okay, see, the formulas are nothing new to you. Cylinder, core, all these you have done in your 9th class also. So what I suggest you is, it will be easier for you to understand the exercise, okay, once the formulas are clear to you all, right? So for the next exercise, we will be taking surface area and volume of cone. So that also I'm explaining you. What you have to do is, you have to learn the formulas, hollow cone formulas, all the formulas given in your book, as well as the solid cone. Okay, what's the volume of cone? Quickly let's take it. 1 by 3 pi r square h. Okay, total surface area of cone, pi r bracket r plus l. Then the last curved surface area of cone, which is pi r l. Okay, learn it all very carefully. Okay, learn the formulas in the next class. I'll quickly move to the next exercise and we'll start with the surface area and volume of cone. We'll deal with that. Okay, thank you, students. Complete exercise 17.1. That is your homework.